Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. This is Mukesh Soni. Friends, in this video we are going to have a discussion of the syllabus of first semester BC, B.Sc, Generic English, and the textbook name is here Lingua Franca under Bangalore City University BCU. So let's begin it. So under workbook you have here two units. Unit number 1 has the title Receptive Skills, which is going to emphasize on the reading and the listening skills. And in this unit, it will help you to develop your reading and your listening skills. Then the topic number 1 under unit 1, comprehension passages. So you are going to comprehend the passages, you are going to read the passage, and to enhance your reading skills you need to use the two important technique that is called skimming and scanning. Unit number 2, data interpretation. You need to interpret the data from the bar graph, pie chart, tree diagram. So that's going to develop your writing skills. So here you may be asked the two types of questions. Number 1, you need to interpret the data from the graph, diagram, tables, or the charts, or you may have to answer the questions, MCP, the multiple choice questions based on the graph or the pie chart or the tree diagram. So chapter number 3, to focus on the development of listening skill, you have a topic here, hearing and listening skill. So this chapter focuses on the importance of listening skill, principles of listening, definition of listening, and the types of listening, and the most important, the difference between the hearing and the listening. So in the process of the development of listening skill, you have the fourth topic, listening activities. So this topic is based on the audios of interviews or the conversations. So maybe you may be given the links, or you may be given the links where you can play those audios based on the interview skills or the conversations, which is going to develop your listening skill, and you will understand the different pronunciation, the language functions, or the different business jargons. So this unit or this particular chapter is going to enhance your listening skill, very active listening skill. And this chapter can be done, or this chapter will be done in the classroom. Now the unit number two has the title productive skills, and this is going to emphasize on the importance of speaking and writing skill. So in the previous unit 1, we have seen the importance of the reading and the listening. Now if you have the proficiency or the reading and the listening skill, definitely it would lead to the development of your speaking and writing skill. So under this unit, we have the topic here, how to introduce yourself, how to introduce somebody, how to make a request, how to offer help to someone, how to congratulate someone, how to make an inquiry, how to seek permission. So in the formal and the informal setting, how to use such kind of expressions, that's you are going to learn in this chapter. Next, giving instructions or direction. So in the process of learning the language functions, in this chapter, you will learn here how to give the instructions. For example, if someone asks you that how to operate the ATM card, so you can give an instruction very easily in terms of steps, step 1, step 2, step 3. Similarly, if someone asks you how to prepare coffee or the tea, so this is called here giving instructions, where you are not supposed to prepare the sentences or the paragraphs. You will give the instructions in chunks. Then how to give directions. So these are all the day-to-day the usage of English speaking skills. If someone asks you how to reach from point A to the point B, or from your college to the majestic or to the railway station, how would you guide it? So that's you are going to learn in this chapter, how to give instructions and how to direct somebody. So the chapter number 7. Now there's a very little focus on the remedial grammar, the grammar which you had learned till your +2. So here, question forms and question text. So in this unit or in this chapter, you will learn how to frame the questions, like the questions like WH questions or yes or no questions by using the helping verbs is, am, are, do, does, has, have, had, etc. The question text. Why? Because the questioning skill is the most important skill that's going to enhance your speaking skill. And many people, they don't know how to frame the questions accurately as per the grammatical structure. And question tags play important role in the informal speaking. When you write the dialogues, the question tags are going to help you. So this is one of the grammatical items in your syllabus. Then further, you have the another grammatical item is here, subject verb agreement or derivatives. So here you will learn the some different exercises about subject verb agreement, about the prefix, suffix, affix. So that's going to recall your knowledge of grammar. Then so this is how the total 8 topics you have here, 8 topics in your syllabus. That's going to related to the workbook. And now let me tell you, these 8 topics have the weightage of 40 marks. How much marks? 40 marks. These 8 topics have the weightage of 40 marks, because you are going to write the 60 marks question paper, and out of 60 marks question paper, your workbook plays a very vital role that has the weightage of 40 marks. Now the course book means to say the prose, poetry, etc. The course book has 6 lessons which has the weightage of 20 marks. So let's have a discussion of the course book chapters. Chapter number 1, when free speech is really, when free speech is truly speech, sorry, when free speech is truly free. So this essay is written by Sundar Sarukhi. This article has been taken from the Hindu newspaper, which is going to discuss a very important constituent of democracy, namely the freedom of speech, its rules, its responsibilities, its manifestations. When you go to the context of this essay here, we find you are going to learn in this essay the meaning of democracy, how it's very much necessary for democracy. Freedom is a theme which is going to come up again and again through this election. So it's a term like truth that has globally become extremely important today. So that's a brief information about the essay, When Free Speech is Truly Free, by Sundar Sarukkai. Lesson number 2. Lesson number 2, there's a poem titled Democracy, written by, composed by Langston Hughes, a famous American poet, activist, and playwright. This poem explores the Black American experience at the time of extreme segregation, inequality, and the state-sponsored racism. The speaker argues that the United States cannot truly be a democracy until everyone has equal rights, that equality and freedom are necessary as food when it comes to survival. The speaker further suggests that democracy will only come out through a powerful social movement for change. Langston included democracy in his collection One Way Ticket, which was illustrated by the American painter Jacob Lawrence. So that's a brief insight about the poem Democracy. Now, lesson number 3, farewell address at Chicago by Barack Obama. So Barack Obama's farewell address was the final public speech of Barack Obama as the 44th President of the United States, delivered on January 10, 2017 at 9 p.m. EST. The farewell address was broadcast on various television and the radio stations, and live streamed online by the White House. An estimated 24 million people watched the address live on television. So that's a brief information, brief insight about the speech by Barack Obama. Now, lesson number 4, The Unknown Citizen. The Unknown Citizen is a poem by a British American poet named W.H. Auden. The Unknown Citizen is a poem that Auden wrote at a turning point in his life, when he left England for the USA and left behind the idea that his poetry could make anything happen in the world. Now, lesson number 5, The Golden Dream. The Golden Dream is written by famous Kannada writer Purnachandra Tejaswi, and this short story is a translation of Suvarna Swapna from 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 Pakakranti, and it has been translated from Kannada by Bageshri. The story Golden Dream depicts the innocence, wonder, imagination, and curiosity of childhood and the strange, wonderful ways of nature. Now we are moving to the last lesson of your textbook, of your syllabus, from a German war primer written by Bertolt Brecht, a famous poem by Bertolt Brecht titled From a German War Primer. This poem states the problems in authoritarian governance which leads to war or the warlike situations. It clearly outlines the social classes, the bourgeoisie, and the ruling class. It addresses the injustice of the social hierarchy that privileges the ruling class and the upper class. So, friends, this is how I have tried to give a brief insight of the syllabus of first semester BCA BSc Generic English under NEP syllabus, Bangalore City University. And in the description box, you can see all the lessons videos I have done. So thank you so much. Stay in tune with Mukesh. Dear friends, thank you so much for watching this video. You can reach me at mukeshenglish@gmail.com. Please do subscribe the channel, click on the like button for more videos on literature, workbook, pronunciation, grammar, communication skills, presentation skills, interview skills. Stay in tune with Mukesh English. Thank you once again.